Welcome back to Omega Big Energy. Don't forget to check out my website, omegabigenergy.com. Alright, don't forget to utilize your discounts on your TikTok inside of the subscriber notes. Alright. Alright, what up, you guys? Welcome back. Okay. This is about somebody listening, okay, to the divine. All right, what up, Essence? What up, Marlene? It's like you needed to make sure. I feel like somebody here really needed to start. I don't want to say like check themselves, but check their surroundings or check who it is that they're fucking with or dealing with. What up, Empress? And start having some kind of respect or demanding respect, okay? I don't want to say demanding, but like commanding respect, okay? And you don't need to say shit. I feel like just by you, we were talking about this yesterday about not explaining yourself or even just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you're worth, and it's like, you know what you want out of life. So I feel like when you do know that and you start loving on yourself and you actually are not allowing certain behavior, I don't care who it's from, you're not gonna allow it. So it's like, what up, Soup? It's like you're just not gonna allow it. So once that starts coming, it's like it will cause a ripple, it will cause a shift into this matrix, and it's like things will start shifting and they will start moving. It's crazy how we're all literally a part of this matrix and making the world what it is today. Okay, I don't care where you're at in the world, how old you are. Like, it's crazy. Once we spiritually make a decision, how things will start manifesting in our life, either intentionally or unintentionally, when we decide, or even our thought process. Like, our thoughts are so important. You know what I'm saying? Like, a thought is important. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes too, I feel like a lot of people don't understand, or you guys don't understand. Well, I think a lot of you guys do, but some of you, it's like you don't even realize how strong you are, how much power you hold, and it's like you're giving it away. And I feel like somebody here is just done with that. Like, they're not doing that shit. It's like you're being called to have some kind of patience, or you were called to have a lot of patience during this time, because this is something that's a process, and a process isn't fucking quick. There really is no quick process of shit. Especially when you want results. Anything quick is usually like, I don't know. I feel like it's, well, I can't say that always, but it's like, this is about you respecting yourself. This is about you. It's either like, I want to say all or nothing with you. On this card here, it says respect, dignity. It's all or nothing. So I feel like it's all or nothing, bitch. Like, your ass ain't about to take no bullshit. You know what I mean? And it's like you're not about to feed into any kind of bullshit ass, half-ass type of energy, okay? When people are not trying to meet you halfway, or they're not reciprocating the same energy that you're giving, okay? Or it's like these people or a person is expecting more out of you, but yet they're not doing their part type shit. And I feel like, you know, you've had to give up a lot of things. It's like during this time, you've had to learn how to let go of things, okay? Even donate, or you're somebody that like is very just giving, or you've lost a lot of things along the way. So it's like these are things that you needed to learn, and this was part of you learning a lot of things. Like, it's weird, like how we let go of things physically as well, and it also helps us get rid of things spiritually and help us let go. And it's crazy because I was thinking in the car right while I was driving. This was a thought process, and I was like, damn, dude, imagine really just letting go of all control. And I don't mean that in a negative way, because I feel like to an extent, especially if you've had like a lot of trust issues, okay, we all, I feel like to an extent, want to control certain things, okay? And even like, okay, for me personally, I noticed like, even when it comes to having a good time or like enjoying myself, like, I don't want to say I feel guilty, but it's like, it is very hard for me to like thoroughly enjoy it without feeling like I need to rush and get the fuck back home. And this is something that was instilled and embedded in my head even in childhood. It's like I was not ever allowed to enjoy things. Like, I could not be happy. It was bad. If I was happy, I would get yelled at. It was like something like that. And then being in an abusive relationship for so long, it's like, oh, couldn't go out, I couldn't do this, or oh, because of this, that means I need to be punished. And so it was very hard for me. And I'm also somebody who's very I love to have fun, like in like not fun in a negative way, but I do like chilling sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's normal. It's okay to have that adult time to do whatever the fuck I feel like I want to do as an adult. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what it is. No one's business. You know what I mean? So it's like, because I work hard and I do whatever, but at the same time, so it's like, that's something I needed to let go of control of, and like stop hearing my, you know, parents or my ex, or just thinking like all these weird things, because I know that they're projections. So that's also a form of control as well, that I feel like, but it's like, it's different for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, also people have control issues with like just controlling, like wanting to control other people and not being able to let go of people in their life, or not letting go of a habit, or not letting, you know what I mean? Because they're afraid of, and it's like, these are fears. And now you're manifesting, like people don't realize these thoughts, these manifestations, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, that you're fucking manifesting. And it's like, you know, you're starting to realize that it's like, by letting go of these things in the physical realms, you're also manifesting spiritually something else. And it's changing. It's starting to cause and create change, and it's shaking up like a foundation, literally, like it's shaking shit up, metaphorically speaking, I guess you could say. What up, Jason? And it's like, you're starting to realize, and I feel like you're understanding that what you put out, you get back. And so this card says, and I feel like this is a deeper meaning on this card specifically because of the, I guess, the way that the energy is coming out. It says, lighten your load, donate your favorite thing to charity, clothes, items, money, a meal, and it will return to you tenfold. Now, I just feel like in general, overall energy, you already know how karma works. You understand, by letting go, or what you put out, you receive, and whatever, right? And so I feel like even just that was like the baby steps, was letting go of the material items, letting go of whatever. And then obviously it's almost like, once you let go of everything, or you lose everything, it's almost like God does this like beautiful, crazy thing where you end up being alone, and only God can reach you. So it's like you are isolated. You don't want to be around people. People are getting on your nerves. Maybe you're a little uneasy. You feel like you just don't want to be around no one. You don't want to talk to anyone. And then it's like, okay, you find yourself, and you're like in this weird like stage, right? This funny stage of like being in a rut, right? Or so people think. But it's you just literally healing. This is a process. Like I was saying, this is a process. And this was also a process of you learning how to respect yourself, and other people having to respect what you're doing, whether they like it or not, whether they like you or not. They need to respect this healing process. And I feel like spiritually, this was like the beginning stages for you, or could have possibly potentially been something that maybe even people are just going through now. And now spiritually, it's like God's going to work on you. It's like, okay, well, now that the material things are out, now we're going to work on the inside out type shit. And I feel like, you know, this is about you letting go of emotional baggage, people fucking projections, like, and knowing that you're going to receive once you let go of these things. It's like, people don't realize that shit. Like, you are going to receive once you let go. Perceive. Also, that's another thing that stood out to me right now. It's like, you know, the way you see things, okay, your mindset, those things are going to change. Hey, bro. And, yeah, it's like those things are going to change. And you will return, like everything will return to you tenfold. And it's like, this is a big thing. It's like people could have even thought like you gave up because you were going through this, is what I'm getting with the don't give up so fast, try again in reverse. People thought you were giving up. People could have perceived this, like I was saying, to thinking that this was like them, like either like one-upping you or some bullshit like that, right? But it's like they didn't see what God was doing in your life in private or in secret or in, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you were paying attention, I feel like, to the signs. And these people, they don't pay attention to the signs, whoever the fuck it was. And I feel like these people thought maybe you were just giving up on yourself, on life or something. Your physical appearance could have changed. Your health could have changed, whether it be good or bad. Your lifestyle could have changed, whether it be good or bad. Your the way you, I don't know, just something about, like, everything about you. You feel me? So it's like perception was also a big factor. I don't know, something in this read with perception or something, you know what I mean? So it's like, this is a big thing about control and letting go and have, oh shit, damn fucking radio, that shit scared me last time. Do you guys remember that shit when it went off out of nowhere and I was like, oh. Okay. Maybe you stopped calling people. Maybe people, they couldn't reach you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? They thought you were giving up, or that they didn't want you to give up on them, bitch. But it's like, who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't give up on God. You had faith. And it's like, you paid attention to these signs. Even I feel like before the signs really came through of anything, it's like you followed your intuition. You didn't chase it. You didn't fucking run after it. I'm tired of people saying chase your dreams. Bitch, follow that shit. All you gotta do is follow it. That's it. Follow your intuition. Follow your dreams. Follow your heart. Stop chasing shit, bitch. Work smarter, not harder? Okay? And it's like, you know, you still remained a good person, would do something nice for a stranger and keep it between you and God. It's like, even though you were going through all this shit, people thought you were giving up and all this shit. It's like, you still did things quietly in privacy between you and that person and God, or whoever it was that you were guided to help or whatever. And I also feel like people were guided to help you as well when people fucking gave up. They thought you gave up, so they gave up. Like, bitch, why the fuck? Copycat ass energy, bitch ass. And you didn't give up on shit. You gave up on the old you. You gave up on the old mindset. You gave up on the old fucking friendships, the old relationships. It's almost like, in a sense, it's like you had to just, and we were talking about death, rebirth, perception, illusions, illumination, all that shit last night, remember? So it's almost like, in a sense, it's like you needed to end out a lot of shit. It's like you needed to be like rebirthed into a new person, into who, it's like you're the same person, but you're a different person. Bitch, you're not the same. And I think we were talking about like things are just not the same. Like, once you're woke, you can't go back to sleep. And it's like, that's okay. But again, these people, I don't know why I'm getting this. Like, I don't give a fuck if they don't like you. I don't give a fuck if they agree with you. I don't give a fuck what path they're on, whether they believe in God or not. They still are going to respect that ass, bitch. One way or another. They're going to. And I don't know why I feel like they have to. And I also have, it's like, motherfuckers, and we were talking about too, it's like, motherfuckers hate how spiritually protected you are. They're so fucking like at awe right now. Like, they cannot fucking believe who you are. They can't believe it, bitch. Spiritually, they can't believe who the fuck you are. It's like, spiritually, you're being celebrated in the spiritual realms, and it's like, you should be proud of yourself for how far you have came. You should be proud of yourself for understanding and learning these lessons. Be proud of yourself for having faith and understanding to trust your intuition, even when stupid motherfuckers, thought it was fucking funny, or they didn't understand. I don't know, whatever the fuck these clown ass motherfucking lops were thinking, but clearly they fucking don't. But it's like, you are not worried about what other people think, even if it hurts your feelings, even if fucking it hurts your heart to know that people are just stupid. It's like, at the same time, like I was saying, if you're a fucking empath, it's like you understand people to the point where it's like you allow people to just be themselves. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you needed to learn how to not. That's fine and everything, because as an empath, you're always very like accepting and loving and healing and whatever. But at the same time, bitch, that don't mean you have to allow people to disrespect you. That does not mean that it's okay for people to fucking disrespect you, bitch. No. Fuck off. Okay? Or play in your motherfucking energy. And this is what the fuck you were learning. This is what God was like, no. My child is not about to be... No, bitch. It was like a big fuck no for daddy, okay? Daddy was not about to allow this kind of bullshit. And it was like, all right. So now we're gonna level your ass up. And it's like, I really feel like that's what God did. God really did level you up. And it's like, even if there was people that gave up on you, or they were, and it's like, you know what irritates me? It's like, I get so, you know what irritates me about being a fucking tarot reader, or like understanding or even trying to express what I'm feeling through these reads, because I'm very feely, like I feel shit so intensely, is this helps me kind of express in words kind of what I'm feeling. But it's hard sometimes, and it irritates the fuck out of me, because I feel what these people are feeling intuitively, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, why the fuck? It's just, you shouldn't even give a fuck about somebody so much where you feel like, oh, I'm gonna give up on them because they're giving up on themselves. Like, bitch, why don't you fuck off? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just irritates my motherfucking soul in a way, because it's like, why the fuck do these people even fucking care? You know what I'm saying? But God was like, no, don't trip. You don't need these motherfuckers. I got you. I got people coming in, do something nice for a stranger. I got people that don't even motherfucking know you, and they're gonna support you. So don't even trip on these fucking lames right here that fucking gave up on that ass. Because I didn't give up on you. It's like, God did not fucking give up on your ass. So it just irritates my motherfucking, what up, what up, Callie? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of shit that kind of gets me heated in a way. Because I'm just like, wow, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, haha, like, the fuck? You think God wasn't gonna fucking step in, bitch? You think that it's like these people felt like as if you needed them or some shit, or that you were not gonna be able to do it by yourself, or you know what I'm saying? But these are people that fucking needed you this whole time and were using your motherfucking energy, bitch. That's why the fuck they're over here watching, stalking, and fucking having a hard time right now, bitch, because you removed the fucking energy, and that means the divine protection went with your motherfucking ass. Duh. Dumb bitch. So now these hoes could fucking get their karma served. God needed to move your ass out the way so you could learn some lessons, and he could serve these motherfuckers their motherfucking karma, bitch. This shit is like, this shit got me fucking hot right now. Like, that's why I was just like, the fuck? Whose energy were you fucking playing in, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the kind of shit that just irritates me, and this is the shitty intentions that makes that's why I get mad, because it's the intentions behind why they do what they do. That's what fucking pisses me the fuck off. Because I could feel what they were, you know what I'm saying? It's like, or what they are thinking or feeling, whatever. And it's annoying. And this is why the fuck empaths or readers, whatever, it's like they are very mysterious, very quiet, very whatever. And it's like, and there's karmics that are just as the same way, you know what I'm saying? But they're over there working in the dark, doing shit that's in the dark to try to defeat motherfuckers. Like, all right, bitch, you ain't that motherfucking mysterious. From one fucking witch to another, bitch. From one high priestess to another, from one fucking, you know what I'm saying, spiritually gifted person to another. And the only difference is that you're not losing your motherfucking gifts, bitch. Some of these hoes had to work at it. But let me just tell you something. It's like, these are hoes that, they're not that fucking mysterious. It's like, you can feel. Like, when you are in somebody's presence, even on the phone with somebody. I had a client, and she was somebody that she does like witchcraft and shit, whatever, right? But it was like, I already felt on the, like, I was already told already that she, yeah, like, I could feel what she was, or the things she works with. Like, I already know, because they're telling me over the phone. And it's crazy, because people think their energy is cloaked, and it's not. And that's why I'm saying, like, and if they also, it's like, your fucking light irritates these motherfuckers, demons. What up, Lupe? And it's like, so when you approach them and you have that light about you, they already know who the fuck your ass is. They already fucking know. So automatically off the bat, they don't fucking like you. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how these things work spiritually. And people don't understand that. It's like, you can feel it. You can feel it. So it's like, you know, this is the kind of shit that pisses me the fuck off. Is that people really thought that they were going to watch you fail or some shit. And God was like, no, you're going to watch her fucking rise. Or you're going to watch him fucking rise, bitch. I'm going to go ahead and bless him right in front of your ass. I'm going to go ahead and bless her right in front of all these fucking people. That's why it's just like, it's sickening that people are so worried about other motherfuckers' path, but they're not even worried about their own. Like, I'm sorry. What's your purpose again? Oh, you're a fucking loser? Okay, cool. Oh, the perfect example of like what I don't want to motherfucking be? Alright, cool. You can step aside, bitch. There's no scraps for these motherfuckers either at the table. Like, there's no crumbs, there's no scraps, there's no nothing. They don't get nothing. They just get to sit and watch you. Because that's what they like doing anyways. You know what I mean? Yeah, look, good karma. And you could have prayed for these people. You could have been nice to these people, even though you know they were nasty. Good karma, pray for your enemies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have just prayed on the situation just to let it go. You know, praying for your enemies, that does not mean you have to sit and pray. Some people are so nasty, it's like praying for the devil, bitch. No, you're not gonna. I took the devil off the prayer list, bitch, a long time ago. But as far as praying for the situation, for God to just take care of it, absolutely. Because I don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? It's like that. There's nothing wrong with that. No, I don't need to pray that I need to like these people or these people need to like me. I'm just going to pray that God will come up with a solution, figure it out, and let it go. Let it be. I'm not going to sit here and fucking fixate on it or worry about it anymore because it's not my motherfucking problem. Now it's between them and God. Just like how my path was between fucking me and God, just like your paths are between you and God. That's all right, cool. My life ain't nobody else's business. Your life isn't my fucking business unless you want it to be. You know what I mean? And it's like these people aren't receiving shit. Miracles in reverse. They're sitting back realizing what the fuck happened. And it's hitting them now. And it's like they're not being supported. It's like the universe is not supporting these people because they disrespected you. These people, or this person particularly, decided to go above and beyond. I just heard spiritually shame you, possibly. Or try to like use something in vain or fucking, I don't know, like try to make fun of your belief, something like that. But it's like somebody here too, they could have realized that you're receiving good karma as these people are receiving no blessings at all because you decided to do the work and they haven't, or you have put in a lot of effort into just kind of flowing with this process here. And you respect yourself. So it's like the universe is not about to allow anybody, what up, Omnius? Allow anybody to come up in here and start fucking up what you've just built, and God has pretty much helped you build alone between you and him, or you and your maker, creator, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, now these people can't come in. They're completely blocked. You're spiritually secure. You're physically secure. You are safe. You are loved. You are amazing. Nothing is going. You don't have shit to worry about besides yourself. That's it. And whatever shit that God has asked you to do. Whatever path you feel like you're guided to do. Or whatever it is at this moment in time that you're guided to fucking do. So that's where the ripples in the universe start coming in. When you start making those conscious choices. And when you start subconsciously. I feel like some people consciously or subconsciously not realizing what they're manifesting. It's like these things. Every thought. Every second. Whatever thinking. It starts manifesting, like whether you realize it or not. You might not even see the manifestation until years from now. You know what I mean? Like, people have to have patience. Like, you have to have hope. You have to have some kind of faith. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, you're respecting yourself, bitch. It's all or nothing. These hoes ain't getting shit. These hoes ain't getting shit. They ain't getting shit, at least from you, bitch. God's about to serve these assholes in motherfucking karma, bitch. And that's just what it is. And you know why? Because these people didn't listen to their intuition. God been trying to tell them the same shit that God told you about leaving shit behind. You know, loving thy motherfucking neighbor, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, being a good fucking person. You know, that shit takes you a long way. Okay? If you're a piece of shit, but you fucking swear to God you love God, like, that doesn't even make sense. I remember one time somebody told me, like, it doesn't matter if you're a good person. You have to accept Jesus in your heart. I'm like, how the fuck does that even make sense, bitch? So you can be a total pile of shit as long as you ask God into your heart? No, bitch. It's no. There's no faith without works. Bye. That shit didn't make no fucking sense to my ass. But hey, whatever. You know, and so it's like, these are people that they didn't do the fucking work, bitch. So therefore, they're not getting shit. And they also didn't trust their intuition. You did. You let everything go. So you may have looked broke. You may have gained weight. You could have lost weight. You could have gone through, you know, all the work to get yourself healthy or to get yourself mentally healthy. And these people just felt like, oh, you were giving up on life or something because you're not worried about what people look like. You're not worried about what you look like. You're over here on some spiritual shit, bitch. And it's like, hold on, I gotta answer my kid. Yeah, that's fine. I'm on live. Sorry. My daughter's texting me, but she's downstairs and we can hear each other. We can hear each other, so she's right below me. Anyways, and I can't text her back because I feel like I'm on a roll right now, bitch. So, you know, it's like, and this is somebody too, it's like, with addictions being here, too much of anything is never good for us. Like, these are also people that they could overly indulge in, like sex addictions, toxic spending habits, fucking just stupid shit, bro. It doesn't always have to be fucking drugs. What up, bruh? And it's like, you know, you paid attention to the motherfucking signs, and you realize these are people that they're not healthy to be around because they have addictions that you're not, bitch, you're not, the drugs ain't doing you. These people are like, these people is like, it's past a drug addiction at this point. It's, bitch, I can't, I'm telling you, once the drugs start doing you, bitch, once that addiction starts doing you, bitch, and you're not even doing the addiction, bitch, it's over, bitch. There's something wrong. And I feel like this is somebody that, and you don't have any self-control. It's like, these are people that had no self-control. And it's like, God was like, no. You have self-control. You know how to, you know what I mean? Like, no, you're too, I hate to say it, but it's like, you're too good to be around people like this. These are people that are trash. And it's like, if these people really wanted to make the fucking efforts like you did, which they didn't, and that bothered them or made them feel some type of way, bitch, they feel less than. Because now they're realizing that, you know, with control issues being here, it's like, these are people that always try to control shit. So it's like, they didn't allow God to do the work. I mean, not even the work, but to do God's job in their life. So they're not able to see the transformation because they're also not willing to do the work because they're not listening to what their ancestors are asking them to do, what the angels are trying to show them. Like, they're not listening to any of that shit. They're just feeding into the flesh, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to at least try. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least try to do your best. And I feel like, you know, I don't know, or like, I don't even think try. I just want to say, like, when you want to do your best, you're going to do it. Keyword want to. Like, when you want to do your best, you want to do your best. I'm not saying people don't fall back and people don't fuck up. And I don't think you should kill yourself for fucking, you know, wanting to have a drink or fucking, bitch, I don't know, even a fucking lying bitch or fucking smoking some pot. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, bitch, on your little adult fucking adultish time, or fucking, I don't know, doing some sex shit. I don't know, whatever the fuck you bitches are into. All right? Male or female, I don't know, bitch. But it's like, you know, but there draws a line where it's like, is this going to be your lifestyle now? Is this going to be your fucking, is this what we're going to like throw everything in the trash for? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I ain't judging nobody shit. I don't give a fuck. But when you're starting to become a scumbag, you got to do fraud. You got to fucking, I don't know, fuck people over because now the demons are taking over and you're just over here. We don't even know who the fuck you are anymore. Or you're like, you're not even recognizable. Bitch, I don't know. Bitch, I don't know. And you're hurting other people and it's just going to the extremities of shit. And now you're just a whole ass demon, bitch. I don't know. And now God's like, no. And these are the type of people that were doing that. So it's like, no. God was like, you are royalty. You are not about to hang out with no motherfucking peasants. Trash. And I hate to say it, bitch. But it's like, it's what's in their fucking heart. And I feel like these are people that they're just too much at this point. Okay? And it's like, you know, and you could have been somebody who was doing something nice for these people. And it says, do something nice and keep it between you and God. These people know what the fuck you were doing for them or helping them out with if they needed help. Oh, I need help with this. Can I stay here? Can you help me with this? Can I borrow this? Yeah, sure, whatever. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? But yet it's like these people knew exactly. It's like they were taking advantage, okay? And I feel like, you know, you could have also had, what is it? Okay, I remember when I used to work at Starbucks. This is like really random, but like when you work there and they train you in customer service, you're always supposed to assume, okay, that people have the best intention. Well, maybe they just didn't know. Or, you know, maybe they just had a bad day. Maybe they just need a hug. Maybe they just need a word of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're somebody, I mentioned low-key, I'm not gonna lie, that's how I think. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not so fucking, you know what I mean? But I'm a lot smarter, okay? But it's like, you don't always want to give people chances either. You know what I'm saying? And these are people that it's like, they've been had chancey after chancey, and it's like, bitch, that's it. You're just a motherfucking whole ass loser at this point, bitch. Okay? No, I don't give a fuck if you had a bad date. Beat it, bitch. Skedaddle. Goodbye. And it's like, you know, you let God's will be done. And this is why God was like, all right, let me go ahead and send in the angels, the earth angels. Let me go ahead and send in the help now. You feel me? Like, let me go ahead and send in that divine help. Because this person let go of the control issues and let let me, you know what I'm saying, be daddy. You know what I'm saying? It's like God really will send in help out of nowhere. You just gotta find it, or you gotta make sure to see the signs, pay attention. It's like it's everywhere, literally. It's like it's Sky Daddy. I swear to you, it's like God places angels everywhere or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even just to, you know, it's crazy how God will transform you to help transform or even show love in somebody else's life that really fucking needs that shit. And sometimes, not everybody, but sometimes like people will go ahead and pass that shit on to somebody else, and they're gonna remember that love you gave them. They're gonna remember now whatever the fuck that they it is very magical. It is beautiful, and it's like, you know, they're gonna remember that shit, and they're gonna also want to pass that on. Like, damn, I wanna be able to bless somebody one day. I'm gonna go ahead and give, you know, whatever you feel like giving, whether it just be a hug, whether it just be a word of encouragement, sharing, you know, your testimony, or just even giving literally, like if you have money to give and you're like, you know what, I want to bless this child, I want to bless this family, I want to bless this person, I want to help this person out, I want to buy them this, I feel like I want to give them this, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a beautiful thing. And it's like, you know, so I feel like God literally with these two cards would do something nice for a stranger, keep it between you and God, and then control issues that will be done, trust in God's plan even when you don't understand. With this here, it's like God went ahead and sent in some real true divine help to you, okay? Because you got real with yourself. You didn't bullshit yourself. You weren't trying to place illusions over nobody. You fucking woke up. You might have cried about it, but you didn't fucking bitch, whine, moan, complain, tell everybody and their mama about how fucking sorry your life is and fucking how you know, looking for a fucking handout. It's like you did the fucking work. This is why the fuck your ass gonna be rewarded. And it's like people don't. And yes, God is the best being to love me. Exactly. You don't need anybody in this whole fucking life except for yourself and God. That's it. And I swear to you, doors will open that you fucking... It's literally like magic. It is magic. A prayer is magic. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like, it's an intention. It's the same shit. Like, people are so fucking ignorant. You know, when they want to start getting all fucking religious and shit. It's like, bitch, fuck off. You want to talk about witchcraft, bitch? It's a motherfucking prayer. All right? It is a request, ma'am, sir. You know, so it's like people aren't understanding that kind of shit. But anyways, that was the beginning of this, of the read. Ooh. Damn. Alright, let's see what's going on here, guys. You guys can find this oracle deck on my lovely website too at omegabigenergy.com. Thank you for those of you that have bought these decks. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and light, bitches. All right. They're great for introspection. I swear to you, like, you get so many different messages with these cards, like with any card deck. You know what I mean? Just depending on what the energy is coming out. I mean, they're great to have. You know what? I'm gonna take it back. So I think I've told you guys this before. This was the first like tarot deck I got because it says psychic. It says oracle tarot deck. So it's like both, you know. We're gonna use this one. I said yeah. You didn't hear me? No. Oh, sorry. Because I'm not hungry. They're in the closet. Don't freaking get it dirty. Make sure to fold up the bottom part.
Can we go some?
Yeah. You fuck them up, I'm gonna fuck them up. No, I'm just saying. Look at my sheet. Alright. Get my face. I'll make it. Ooh! Thank you guys. I can't wait. I really do. I really hope that, you know, you guys enjoy, you guys enjoy my products just as much as I enjoy making them or creating them, or like the intention behind them is really what is important to me about the products. It's not even, I guess, like the product itself, because anyone can make a lipstick, anyone can make an oracle deck, but I guess the meaning behind why I've made them and what people learn from them is even more important to me. So anyways, believe and succeed. It's like this light here is like spirit driving the ship, right? It's like you're just letting the ship. I don't see anybody steering the ship. It's like, you know what? Okay, look it. So we got passion ignited, and we also have suffering in silence, right? With the belief and success on top. And really kind of what I'm getting from just these 3 cards alone overall, it's like you, even while you were suffering in silence, it's like you still found that motivation. Like you use that to push, you know what I'm saying, your ass forward. And I feel like you were like, fuck, even if you were at your weakest moments, it's like spirit was like, don't even trip, baby. I got you. I'm going to steer the ship for you. The fact that you just believed in enough that just if you got on this boat, that God was going to direct you or guide you somewhere that you knew was like better than wherever the fuck you were at, whether you were suffering in silence or not. It's like you still had this passion, this fire lit within you. And it's like you still, in the bottom of your heart of hearts, like knew, like, I gotta do this. I gotta heal. I gotta go. I gotta move on. I know I'm gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have to believe in yourself. You have to have faith that there's gonna be better days ahead when you're doing the work. Even, bitch, it is not easy. Yes, faith of a mustard seed. So tiny. It's like a freaking grain of, I think it's smaller than a grain of rice, right? It's so little. And it's like, you know, I feel like you still had that passion within you, even if you were hurt, even if you were injured, even if you know what I'm saying? No, it's not. And people, they don't have the patience to do it. Look, memories of love. It's like this, you know, it's like, even though you could have, it kind of like, think of Job, right? Like Job lost all this shit, right? He lost everything, even down to his family, but God gave him a new one. And it's like, you know, you could have been stuck on, you know, memories from, you know, when you did have a family or you did have happy times or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like little moments here and there, but it's like God's going to give you even better moments. These are going to be memories that are going to fade. They're going to fade and they're not going to bother you, or maybe they don't anymore. You know what I'm saying? We all can do hard things. Yeah, absolutely. And it's like, you know, understanding that like you can't allow yourself to get caught up in the moment. Okay, enjoy the moment and let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't allow yourself to get stuck in that time zone, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like just chasing ghosts, bitch, and there's nothing there. It's gone. It's dead and gone already. And you're over here just, what are you doing? Shit. Or this could even be like, you know, somebody, okay, for somebody, this could be like a fucking ghost ship, bitch. It's just, you know, it's just going fucking, you're just sailing out in the middle of the fucking ocean, and so to speak, metaphorically speaking, and just have nothing to do. Just sitting there lost, waiting for someone to come fucking rescue you, bitch, and you're over here suffering in silence. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody you know is like over here fucking motivated and shit, and you're over here, you know, suffering in silence, and you're over here thinking about this person. And it's like, what are you worried about this person for? This person's on their fucking ship, bitch. You're on a ship, your ass in the middle of the ocean, lost, fucking about to get eaten up by a shark and shit like that. And this person's over here like, whatever. They're in this fucking energy. They're over here believing and they're succeeding. Somebody here could have believed that they were going to succeed, trying to manifest off of you. And they were just suffering in silence while you suffer in silence, bitch. No, that shit ain't going to work either for you karmic fucks. No, you ain't about to feed off nobody's motherfucking energy while they suffer in silence and over here, you know, trying to project your fucked up as, you know, insecurities or whatever onto them. So they're sitting here thinking that this is how love is or this is how it should be. Like, no, that shit pisses me off too. This is time for you to rest and recover, rest and rejuvenate, okay? And I feel like you took time out for yourself to rest and rejuvenate after this situation had occurred, okay? But it's like, yes, you had this faith of a mustard seed, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? So people cannot project, and this is why you were suffering in silence, I feel like, because, you know, you could have felt like being played, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a good feeling, bitch. But it's like, believe me, that shit will motivate the fuck out of somebody once they realize that shit. Like, oh, okay, bitch. Damn, like I was basically fucking living a lie. I was told a lie. You know what I'm saying? Those memories. And it's funny because not funny, but I was listening to, is it Ivan Zap? I might say it wrong, but I love her. Anyways, she was talking about how, like, whatever good times you had with your abuser, whatever you know, whatever. It was all manipulation from the start, right? But she goes on, and I have it posted somewhere in my repost. She goes on to say that it doesn't matter because whatever you felt, those memories were, those good times were, they don't mean shit to that other person. They literally don't mean a goddamn thing. Yeah, it was like fake happy. You know what I'm saying? Like to play you, manipulate you, and just fucking play in your face, bitch. So it's like, you know, you could be, or you could have been sitting there thinking about this shit like, wow, like, the fuck? And this is when people can start getting motherfucking woke. This is like, you know, you needed to get woke and wake up from this fucking experience and start resting and rejuvenating and recovering from a lot of mental magic or mental manipulation. A lot of karmic situations that could have really hurt your heart if you're somebody who feels very deeply. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that, yeah, you do, because as above, so below, right? It's like emotionally, this manifested physically, like a pain for you physically. What up, Lizzie Liz? Bitch, where you been at? I was thinking about you too. I was like, this bitch busted. Coco. Shit. But, you know, it's like, this is something you really needed to rest and recoup from. Yeah. And it's like, now that it's like you were motivated to leave this person behind or let go of this person. And I feel like, you know, you didn't reach out for help. And I feel like somebody here, it was really hard for you to release a situation and you didn't ask for help. So it's like you wanted to suffer in silence instead. Because it's like, maybe you could have been like trying so hard. This is also what I'm getting. I mean, I don't know if this resonates, but it's like, you could be somebody that's very positive, motivating or something like that. And you could easily transmute. But it's like almost like your flame was burning on fucking low. Because it's like, it's almost like trying to constantly hit something. You're hitting a wall, you're hitting a wall, you're hitting a wall. And you're trying to like manifest, or you're trying to help a situation or make something grow. And it's just not going to grow. So it's like burning you out. And it's like, instead of releasing the situation and realizing this is like a dead end situation, you kept on trying to suffer in silence, fix something that couldn't be fixed, and you never reached out for any help. And, you know, this is people also, they want to blame people for being abused. Like, oh, well, you should have fucking left, or you should have this. And it's like, bitch, if you're not truly a victim, you have or know what it's like to be a DV victim. And I hate to say it, because being part of a community of people and women and some men who have been literally abused so bad, mentally, spiritually, sexually, emotionally, like, just, you have to know, like, believe me, you don't want to be a victim. Victims don't want to be a victim. They're in denial about it. And it's not to make you feel like, oh, you have to be like this handicapped of like this domestic violence situation or this sexual abuse or whatever abuse you experience. But it's for you to acknowledge, like, yes, bro, like, you were fucking abused. And because you were abused, it's okay for you to be a victim. And this is why you're thinking this way, that you don't need help. This is why you think that you could fix shit. Because you're fucking abused to think a certain way. And people want to talk shit about people who stayed in fucked up situations. Like, bitch, you were not abused for real. Like, so I don't like that when people say that shit. No, the abusers, the narcissist motherfuckers, whether they were abused or not, they will go and try to go around and get everybody's little, like everybody's, how do you say it? To feel sorry for them. Like, no. Usually people that are really seriously fucked, like, bitch, they don't want to be around people. They don't want to talk about it. They want to keep it to themselves. They want to try to fix it. They want to pretend that it's okay. Like, no, you're not going to go around trying to sell a story all over the fucking internet. You're not going to sit over here, try to go, you know what I'm saying? It's after you've been healed or after you've done your healing, you can talk about it. People don't understand that. Definitely resonating. All right, cool. Good, I'm glad it is. Yeah, they go anonymous. Yeah, it's so true. And it's like people will sit there and start looking at the victim like they're the fucking problem. It's like, wait a minute, dumb bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is sorry you guys, I'm getting text messages right now while I'm on live, and I'm like, fuck, hold on really quick, because I have to. Sorry you guys, I'm getting text messages right now while I'm on live, and I'm like, fuck, hold on really quick, because I have to. Like, you still believed that you were gonna succeed, like, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saw success. So it's like this little tiny idea of success to you, because you're somebody, like I said, that likes to fix shit, or you're somebody that likes to always be positive and optimistic. And it's such a good, actually, Ivan Zap, she has sweaters that say optimistic on it. Be optimistic. Go look at her stuff. I reposted her shit. I do that a lot. A lot of you guys that I really, really like, or I enjoy your content, I will repost it, just because I feel like it's helpful, or it's like something positive and other people might enjoy it, you know? So go check her shit out. But anyways, she talks about being optimistic, and she talks about all of these things, right? But it's like, you know, you have to be optimistic. Like, you have to look, you know, there's a difference between being delusional and optimistic, okay? And I feel like you really did have some serious, like, whether you realized it or not, you manifested this success. Like, you manifested this through all of this shit, though, that you had gone through, or whatever. You still manifested what you wanted. Like, God didn't forget about this thought, this prayer. You know what I'm saying? Like, God did not forget. So this was just a lot of shit you had to learn. And it's like, it's okay. Like, people need to remember that shit. Like, your lessons are not for other people to fucking learn. And this is why I get irritated with people, because it's like, bitch, how dare you sit here and try to punk, bully, or fucking water down, or try to, like, downplay somebody else's fucking importance in this life. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you ever fucking do that shit. And then you think you're gonna sit over here, bully and punk somebody behind the scenes, bitch, because I'm gonna be on that ass. God's on that ass. So I'm never gonna fucking be okay with that kind of shit. Like, no, bitch. Your ass should be checked. I'm gonna talk shit. I don't give a fuck. I am gonna talk shit about stuff like that, because it's not okay. No, bitch. Slap your mama too. I'm just playing. So, you know, but not really. So, you know. What up, user 5143784435554? What up? It really does. And I feel like a lot of people, they don't understand this either. You know what I'm saying? Because they either, instead of even thinking like, damn, this person really needs help, or like even seeing the signs, like, obviously I have been through a lot of shit. So if I were to see my kids go through something like this, or I start noticing like changes in behavior, like, I'm going to totally address it, instead of sitting here trying to like ignore it, or like, oh, well, you know, whatever. It's like, no, there's something going on. Let me see how I can help this person, like, kind of like step in. Even like, you know, a really close friend of mine, I'm not going to say who, obviously, whatever, not that you guys would know them. But it's like, you know, I want to say like, this person is working on like self-love. And it's like, they love to help other people, but they never help themselves, or like love themselves enough to like take care of them, you know? And I'm like, well, what are we going to do without you, bitch? Like, if you fall apart, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I see that. So it's like, I kind of see like what that person needs, but I also don't want to be like so annoying to where I'm like also overly doing it to where I'm forgetting about myself as well. But I feel like just being that boost, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, even just saying or expressing like, hey dude, like, I fucking love you. You know what I mean? Like, that shit really does make a difference in somebody's life. And it just, I don't know, I feel like even sparks something within them. It's like your fire, it's like you can light other people up. You know what I'm saying? Like, with your fire within you. And it's like, you know, you want to pass that shit on. And I feel like even if your flame was on blue, you know what I'm saying? What up, Biggs? And it's like, even if your flame is on blue, you know what I mean? It's still lit. And that used to be one of my logos too, for one of my fucking things, was like a blue flame, because it's like, even though it's blue and it was underwater, which was fucking dope anyways, whatever, but the whole meaning behind it was important. And so it was just like, it just, even if it's on blue, it's still lit. And the blue part is the hardest, I think the hottest part of the flame, no? And it's like, you know, I don't care what condition you're in, that shit will still stay lit. And it's like, this is why you needed to emotionally withdraw. You weren't asking for help. You were wearing yourself out. What up, Tracy? You're wearing yourself out. And I feel like, you know, this is where you needed to take time out and just sit on these memories or this thought process, okay? And just deal with this shit. Solo bolo, you know what I'm saying? Like on some bite to yourself shit, some in privacy. And it's nobody else to sit there and try to like make you feel a certain way either, or some type of way either about those memories. It's something that you need to grieve. I feel like it's almost like a grieving process, because it's literally you're losing these things. Like, people don't understand that. It's literally like you do go through a death, like spiritually, metaphorically speaking, like you really motherfucking do die. And it sucks because you have to like unlearn and make new memories and realize that these memories that you have cannot fucking just stick with you forever, and you're just stuck on the past. You're going to ruin yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot allow these things to like keep you from moving forward in a way, because anyways, you guys, I gotta go. Anyways, yeah, but you had to rest and rejuvenate to see the truth. And you see how she's standing on a scale? It's like, this is what you needed to do. You needed to go through this door here. And it's almost like she's on this swing. She's got to swing herself to that fucking door. Like, what's through that door? That door is truth. That's why it's blue. It's like you needed to rest and recover so you could see the truth. And it's like, your problems probably don't seem as big anymore. They won't after a certain time. Like, they're not going to seem so big. But this believe and succeed is here. So you believe it. You see it. You want it. You can achieve it. Like, don't forget that shit. So anyways, I got to go. The girls are fighting. Peace, bitch. All right. And don't forget to check out my website at omegabigenergy.com. Peace.